Mereak Firmaxe presents Muthzaks and Friends Adventures in Moria. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below. Episode 21, Rebuilding Westgate Part 3.
I'm going to go get some stone and some food. Wait. Around here somewhere. It's up there. No, down there.
I just heard a goblin go, now!
Uh-huh.
Thank you for cooking.
Of course. Sorry, no buffs. I figured it would be lunchtime by the time they were done.
That's
That's fine.
at least there's food.
Yes. Nobody's starving, and that's what matters.
Old Elga in the tunnels, a flask across her hip. She skewered
Ooh.
up the door against
Mug of. It doesn't even say what the mug of is. It just says take mug of 28 left.
Yeah, you gotta look at the, so the signs upstairs, up above them, tell you what they are, and I put the legend in the chat last week.
Uh,
Alright. Oh, this building's largely repaired. How did this building get repaired? Oh, you guys must have done this.
Hobgoblet. Yeah.
Yes. I think that's my favorite one.
Same.
Oh, it is useful. It is a useful one.
I'm gonna go see what Mereak's doing.
I'm just repairing, and I just dug out all the.
I'm just repairing. There's like a whole base here.
I didn't make another base yet. I was weak. I couldn't resist.
I mean, there's worse things you could be doing for sure.
Oh. Two right there.
All right, Sleepy, what do you think of my room here? I think I got it how I want it.
Ooh, I'm gonna take a look. It's down here, doing some gardening. Let's see. Ooh, I love the bar. Oh,
I know, right?
this is sick. Oh,
Thank you.
Nice. Oh, cute. I love your little bed, Cubby. Adorable.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh, this looks really good.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the bar here. I had to put it.
Of course. I mean, of course, right? Like,
We're dwarves. We gotta have a bar.
yeah, have to have a bar. That's awesome, dude. I love it.
Thank you.
It's the second thing you build right after the brewery.
Mhm.
Exactly.
You know, it's funny if you look at these RNG buildings that the devs probably built at some point. You can see like they even had like issues with alignment of some pieces too.
Mhm.
Oh, for sure.
Oh no, there's wolves. There's wolves in our house.
What?
Not the base, not the base.
No,
the
that was
house.
like, wait a second. Okay, I
Well,
was like, I don't hear anything.
Wait, that did
That
happen
did
last
happen.
night, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we first got here.
Oh, wow.
Reminds me of when I logged in last week, I think, and the base was gone.
Oh,
Maybe it was the week
right.
before. Like, I logged in at Narvi's Forge, and there were wolves and
It was just like
hobgoblins.
nothing. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
So
now
we've
under new
moved.
ownership. Good jump.
Very. You know, when I tried to build in like this area right here, like in other type rooms of this type, like I realized that like some of these pieces don't offer any stability.
Oh, yeah. There's also places where, like, the physical, like, ceiling comes down in different ways than the graphics do.
Yeah, particularly in the Elven area. I've literally had two of those, the new in the sandbox. I've had two of those rooms connected together, and there's an invisible wall if you go high enough, with like a little gap in it. You're talking like that type of thing, because I've seen that in a bunch of places.
Yeah. And then some of these arches and some of the pillars, I don't remember exactly which ones have, like, physical stuff around them. In fact, in Narvi's Forge, I was building up near the ceiling and came across one of those places.
Interesting. Well, in the last patch, they did change how much support you can get by touching the ground or touching a wall or a pillar. It used to be if you touch the surface on any of those, you get support, but that's not true anymore.
my cause a doom.
Baby,
No, my
you missed a
home
spot.
reach me there. The gates
no
will
time
part
for
like
singing.
open arms, entrusting me with jewels rare.
Oh,
Below the mountains
have we
free
here?
and tall, lie pillared halls that stand apart. I've
You guys see there's a update coming out for this pretty soon?
but know the road
Is there?
my heart.
That's what it said
I
on
did
the
not.
Steam page.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they said they were
Said
That's
something
going
like,
to make a new announcement today.
I think they're gonna do a winter update, no?
What?
Well, they're
Oh my god. Give us
they're-
Christmas trees.
they're
Give us
gonna-
Christmas trees.
Work Christmas.
Yeah, the only thing they really showed
Yes.
was the cranberries, growing your own cranberries. That was it.
finally.
What?
They showed that today.
Oh my god.
Personally,
that
I was
today.
like, yeah, it was in the chat. They posted it.
Where? What chat? What?
The main chat.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it in the general chat? Like,
Yeah.
how far up is it?
Oh, let me get out
Just
of my
look
window.
do a search for from
We working
Tharkin,
on
'cause
figuring
I'm
out
pretty
the
sure it was
bat
Tharkin who
funnel
teased it.
rarity.
Yeah, it's a graphic. You can see it right away.
Oh, sneak preview of a very small part of the next
yeah,
update.
he's growing
Yay!
cranberries.
I was hoping that they would have it to where we would have to like plant it in water or something.
See, that's what we were saying earlier. Lit and I were like, but we understood why they probably chose to do this rather than create something,
New.
new.
Oh, it's just going to be in the pots?
No,
Yeah.
it's just in the normal pots.
Yeah.
But if they created a water one, they could have done it with moss. They could have done it with all the water-based stuff, right?
Yeah. Blaze shrooms.
There really isn't. Is there another use for blaze shrooms other than like using it as fuel, or?
Can you grow blaze shrooms?
I don't think so.
No.
No, you can't grow them.
No, you cannot
And-
grow them.
Yeah, they're only for fuel.
But they're the best fuel, if I remember right? Like, you put it in and it burns longer, lasts longer. You can do more stuff with it.
I would think so.
Crazy that like some random mushroom that you can find in the lower deeps is the best fuel source and not the coal that we find. See, it just proves that shrooms are versatile like that. You can eat them,
Yes.
you can get high off of them, and you
Yes.
can use them as fuel.
You get poisoned off of
And
them,
now I've
too.
seen
Excellent. Yeah, you can also
That's
get
true.
poisoned. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of ads of like mushroom coffee now.
Oh, yeah.
I've
the
actually
Canada.
tried that.
It's actually not. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's actually decent.
Mushroom
Um,
coffee.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Like
I'm
instead
gonna
of
switch my
coffee
screen
beans?
to-
I think either that or
Usually
it's
it's
just
in
added
there.
with it. Yeah.
BRB, guys.
Okay.
There's something over there.
Tiny
Yeah, I should
sliver
try
of
that.
stone right there. Yeah, the mushroom coffee is actually pretty good. I've tried darn it. I've tried 2 variations of that. There's one that was like a Hawaiian one, which is pretty good. And then there's another one that was like a Keurig version.
Interesting.
And that one was also pretty good.
I do have a Keurig, so I should try that.
They make K-cups of it. One of them's called Think and one of them's called Focus or something like that. It's like the flavor, but it's weird. I don't think it actually makes you think or focus, but yeah.
I'll have
At
to
least it doesn't.
see.
It didn't for my case, but I don't do that out of normally without medication anyway. So
I think I'll try the focus, see how locked in I get.
sorry, I know you just repaired that, but like, it's objectively useless.
Oh,
so,
I don't disagree.
yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was in the the zone. It's green. Hit it with a hammer.
I kind of wish that
Do you
we
think
could
they're
turn
gonna?
them on and
go ahead.
off or up and down or something, because I think they're way too bright. The ones that you can build.
Well, they're only bright because of the ambient lighting that they've added with the hearth. A good experiment to do is if you're like, I don't know, and a good example is like the lower deeps at nighttime, and you have the lamp. Like, just look at the lamp without the hearth at all, and then look at it when you're in the hearth radius with the ambient lighting. It makes it way, way brighter. Like, the ambient lighting as a whole makes lights way brighter. So I don't.
Guys, by the way.
I kind of have a hunch that they probably did patch up the lighting a little bit for sure when they did the lighting update, but I think most of it is actually the ambient lighting. Like, for sure, it's like that's where most of the lighting comes from. Because if you just look at like the lamps by themselves without any assistance from the ambient
You're
lighting
breaking up to the
parts,
point where I
they do
can't make out a single thing you're saying.
Yeah, you're gargoyle.
yeah, Discord's being dummy.
Yeah, you're like sounding very roboty.
It's because I've been a robot this whole time.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh
My suspicions have been confirmed.
Anyway, as I was saying, so like if you look at the lamps without the ambient lighting, it doesn't look like they were that much brighter than they were before previously. I mean, but maybe I'm misremembering.
I actually think you're right. I also noticed not only the ambient light, but they did something with the priority. So it's the ambient light, then the day-night cycle, and then your largest light sources, and then the minor light sources. So they change the order of which they have an effect as well. I got bored one day and did a bunch of experiments with lighting. Probably should have recorded it. Anyway.
Well, the way I found out about the crystal lamps in particular is when I did that really big, like, lower deeps, like, fort that I made. And I destroyed the hearth just cause. And then I looked at my build from really far away. And I looked at it again with the hearth on. And it just didn't seem like the crystal lamps were actually that much brighter without the help of the hearth, basically. Without that extra lighting effect. In fact, they kind of look almost the same. Like, if I didn't know any better, it looked almost how it used to look. Where, I had to replace a ridiculous amount of them just to get a decent amount of light.
Yeah. I was with you, man. In fact, I sent in that one world as a test world for a while ago, and they're like, wow, you like lights, don't you? And I'm like, well, the doors are supposed to bring light back to Moria, so there you go.
Yes.
He's like,
There's like
well, it's not that I like lights, it's that I need them.
I like to be able to see.
I mean, do you just go around your house with a candle in real life? I mean, come on.
Yeah, for real. Like...
Oh wait, you guys don't do that?
See, the candles that I have are just scented. you know. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just want my house to smell good when I
If
light a
there's, like,
candle.
Gotcha.
Unironically,
around
there's
with
this there's these like fantasy candles that I think are really cool. That smell like people use them for like D&D sessions. But like
Oh,
they have
okay.
different type ones where like one of them is the smell of dwarven mine, and it actually
Oh.
smells pretty good.
Yeah, Wicked
And then
Warlock.
there's
Love
like
it.
elf what's it, like elf garden or something like that.
Yeah, Wicked
Elven
Warlock
garden. Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
name of the
I think
company.
that's what.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bought
That's
some
really
of
cool.
those candles. They're a little expensive. Well, my wife bought them.
Yeah. Okay.
I like them.
They're neat though.
So that was like not on my bingo card for this gaming session. Was talking about scented candles. I just gotta say. Oh, I love it.
I like
love
scented
it.
Well,
candles.
the only reason we're even talking about the scented candles is because they're based in fantasy in the first place. So
True.
otherwise, I wouldn't give candles like a second thought. Actually,
For sure.
I don't know.
scared to break stuff.
After so many years of marriage, I don't mind the nice smelling stuff or the scented candles.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first met my wife, I didn't even have. This is a funny story. So when I moved into my apartment, they're like, "Hey, you have to put up curtains," and I'm like,
Uh.
when I moved down to Virginia from New York, and I'm like, "But you've got blinds." They're like, "Well, you still have to put up curtains."
Really?
So I didn't have much money, and so I went to Walmart and I'm like, I need some curtains, the cheapest you got. And so the lady sold me curtains, from Walmart. And she's like, well, you're gonna need rods and stuff. And I'm like, no, I got some nails, it's fine. So I nailed the curtains to the wall.
Oh my god.
And so my wife comes over, on one of our later dates, and she goes to open the curtains. Of course, they don't open.
Ah.
And so she's the one that brought, color and rods, and like all my pants were black, all my shirts were white because I had to wear dress shirts and stuff. And like I wore a different tie. I mean, color ties, but I'm just not into that. But over the years, I'm like, I can appreciate a nice smelling candle or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
My mom for Christmas one year got me a candle called Badass Motherfucker.
Oh wow. Okay.
You got a
That was
Pulp
the name.
Fiction candle. Awesome.
Yeah, literally. It smelled pretty good too.
Nice.
How do I know
What,
which wallet
what
is
did it
yours?
smell like?
What did it smell like? Did I lose you?
That's a
Gotram.
good question. No, I'm still here. So I'm sitting.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh okay. Gotcha.
Let me think. It's like it's almost like a walnutty kind of.
Mm.
I don't know.
So badass motherfuckers smell like walnuts.
I guess so, because they're hard motherfuckers.
That's very true.
I don't know. That's a hard smell. It smells good though.
You're right.
Well, it's like that dwarven mine one smells like sandalwood and amber.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
And
that smells
Yeah,
amazing.
it smells really good.
yeah.
I gotta
It
look
actually
this
does
up.
smell like a mine, or I guess what you think a mine would smell like. It probably doesn't smell like anything like that at IRL. It probably smells like coal and dust. So
Okay, well, let's see. Wow, yeah, that is expensive. But it sounds
Yeah, dude.
awesome.
yeah, but I mean,
$38.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh wow.
But they do smell.
I
Really,
mean,
really
yeah,
nice.
yeah, no, and stuff like that is really worth it in my experience. So I'm trying to see
I
if it
usually
says like
just
what it actually is, like what the scents are.
It's not hard to make a
Hmm.
candle if you ever get into that. My wife and I have done it.
I feel like
I've
that'd be
never
fun.
done I've never done candles, but I make salves and stuff like that. And it's very similar because you have to like melt wax and things. It's just for like on your skin instead of burning.
Hmm. I know when
I
she and
wonder if
I.
they'll make all these facades walkable one day.
Hmm. That would be nice, actually. I feel like there's like a lot of potential for them to like do more stuff in this game, which is like good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like the rest of the gaming industry, but like I keep like my expectations historically low for that kind of thing. But like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the Moria devs have been pretty good overall on
Yeah.
just updates and stuff. So
Yeah, like I really wasn't expecting because I mean, I hadn't followed it or anything, so when it came out on Steam, like I really wasn't expecting to get like any updates, like up except for like like your whatever like software updates, but not like additions to the game. So I was pretty happy. Like I was like, oh, okay, new stuff, sort of.
It's kind of like Elder Scrolls 6 for me. I'm keeping my
Oh, John,
expectations
sleepy.
very
No.
Oh right, I know because it's been
yeah,
20 years
honestly,
now.
like
Starfield.
dude, like I
Or-
keep forgetting that game's gonna come out soon, or
Oh, and like
it's
soon,
expected
yeah.
to come
ever
out.
or ever. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
Like I'll
about it
just
until someone's like, "Yo, this game's coming out still." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Hey,
Yeah,
I'll
remember when they
just buy
released the teaser?
Skyrim
Like,
for the sixth
I
time.
really, yeah, we all joke about Skyrim being re-released, but I'll buy it again. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, no, I've bought it
Right?
a few times myself. Like
Did you
I
guys
still
Forgive
see?
the
play it
mission for
every now and
re-releasing
then.
Skyrim, but I'll keep buying it.
Did you
For
guys see
real, for
that
real.
new mod someone did from Skyrim? It's like a complete redo of all the graphics. They're just fantastic looking now.
Oh wow, okay.
oh wow.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta look that up.
I know they just finished the Sky Oblivion movement, where they remade Oblivion in the Skyrim graphics.
Ooh, okay. That sounds cool.
Wow. I was following that years and years ago.
Yeah, it finally came out, like, I think earlier this year.
Nice. I should look that up. Do you know if there was also a Skywind project?
Really?
Yeah, Skylivian is out now. I don't know if you guys just talked about that or not. I probably was like half listening, but yeah.
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 Okay.
It's okay.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. See. We got a comment from my hubby, Chip Dyer, says potentially recall dwarf NPCs to use the restored sections for retail and living quarters. NPCs could have various skills, blacksmith, gardeners, brewers, etc. to
Oh,
trade with. That would be amazing addition.
Oh yeah.
Having NPCs, I would love that.
Yeah.
Because like, what are we restoring Moria for?
Right?
Nobody's gonna come like be in Moria.
I forgot that this place had this. NPCs, like at least they acknowledged that that's something they want to bring us. Because
Oh
I
my
was kind
gosh,
of
that'd be
I was kind of
amazing.
thinking that like it it might not happen just because
For
of
sure.
like
Yeah. Word.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least they're saying it's going to happen, unlike the Fallout 76 devs that were like, it'll never happen, and then they finally do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fallout 76 got like an unprecedented amount of support out of nowhere. To be fair,
Yeah,
just like
that's very true.
it was like dead on arrival type game, and then all of a sudden like it got really popular after they put out a couple updates, and
Oh.
now it's very popular still. Like now it's
Especially after
pretty
the
popular.
show
yeah.
Yeah,
picked up a lot of
Oh
traction.
yeah.
the show was so good.
I
It
enjoyed
was
the
really
was.
show.
happy
I
with the
really
show.
enjoyed it.
I know that some of my friends were saying, "Oh, it kind of messes with the continuity, but they still like the show. Like they're okay that it messed with the continuity, like the timeline."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, it's a post-apocalyptic world. I don't think anyone has an accurate timeline, you know."
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
My son refused to watch that or the Halo show.
The Halo one was objectively bad, though. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
action scenes were
Oh
good.
yeah. I watched
Uh,
like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. Yeah.
As soon
the
as I
action
heard
scenes were
he,
good, but the
yeah,
rest of the show was terrible.
Yeah.
as soon as I heard he took off his helmet, I'm like, I'm not watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
that's
It
what
killed it. It killed it for me.
that's what my son said, and I'm like, I guess I've only played one of them. I'm like, it wasn't that
Oh,
big of a
okay.
deal for me. I'm like,
Um,
that was a gimmick for the game, so you were him, right? And he's like, no, Master Chief never takes off his helmet. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, he does,
Never.
but his
Like,
hands cut off, like in the
to
shot.
be fair, he does like in the books, but like it's like very rare, it's like I don't know, like usually when they're
the
like
Mandalorian.
yeah, it's usually like when they're like back at like a base or something, or like in Halo 4 when he's on the ship, and they have to take off his armor so that they can, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
upgrade his armor and stuff and treat him like yeah, that's like the only time.
All right, this area looks
Hey.
done.
Yay. Now what do we do? Oh.
Go to the next area.
I mean, my dwarf's tired with sleep.
Okay, we can go sleep. Let me go to the next area, drop everything off, and then I'll drop the stone.
Okay.
Sleepy is sleepy, guys.
Sleepy, sleepy, and if she doesn't get a nap, she's gonna turn into grumpy.
And I'll just put it in this hallway. See if there's anything to clean up in here.
Where are you getting to the energy to run when you're so sleepy?
You know?
I mean,
Pure
we're so
adrenaline.
close to the base, we might as well just keep running there. I'm just gonna keep running there.
Right.
Oh, I'm too lazy. I'm gonna take the stone.
I know I'm next to the base when like the game like lags a little bit because I'm like loading into it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be jealous of the base.
The very first like build the words challenge when I like built that like kind of town or whatever, like I tore down the whole room and built a bunch of buildings.
That was a good
Like
build.
that one, oh, golden floors. Oh, okay, there we go. That build, like I would walk away. It was a sandbox build too. I would walk away because I needed to go like grab some wood or something, and then I'd come back, and the game would like freeze up for like a solid second or two. or a solid couple of seconds, and then it would load in, and then I would lose pieces because it was still like 1.1 or 1.2, I forget. So I would still lose pieces, like just small pieces randomly because the game had to load them in. So
I
There's
got
a-
a mug.
random true quartz here.
Random true quartz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pick it up.
Yeah, it's clear that your base isn't the only thing that is losing pieces.
Is it falling off the base? Because I haven't had much fall off of my builds lately.
I haven't had that happen recently. I mean, like here and there, I'll have one piece break off on like recent builds, but it's usually because I have to like reset the order of like how I placed certain pieces. And like they'll be really small pieces. It'll be like like I technically built this column base inside of a natural environment, right? And so it breaks. Or technically this accented wall base
Get over here.
is
You missed.
technically
we're
this
all here.
accented wall piece is
There we go. Start singing.
no
Oh, so
controller drift.
close.
Oh well.
We'll get it one of these times.
So disappointed in
It doesn't
you.
help that it doesn't help that I have controller stick drift.
For sure. Come on, Davey, get it together.
This is only one of two controllers I have.
Would you say you play on
I feel
PlayStation?
it, like,
I play on PC, but I use an Xbox controller.
Ah,
So yeah, I also have the game on Xbox as well, but I can't transfer my worlds to Xbox, so it's just
mhm.
I
you
need
cook
to
breakfast
grab
yet or
something
no?
to eat.
Oh, it's late morning, so by the time we get up, it's gonna be dinner.
Maybe lunch. We have lunch ready.
Oh,
If you want to do a dinner also. I put lunch on like as soon as we got back because I figured that's what time we would be waking up. We'll see.
Oh, okay. There's how many of us? 6? 5.
5?
5 on. Right. I'm running back.
Man, that Bloody Mary hit me hard.
Nice.
Maybe I put a little too much
I
in
mean,
there.
ah, you know what? I didn't take my meds
Yep.
today, so I can actually have a drink. I'm gonna go to the kitchen really quick.
Hey,
hey, there you go.
That's the only positive thing that came out of this.
there you
There
go.
you go.
I know people at work today were like, "What's wrong with you? You're forgetting so much stuff today," and I'm like, "Dude."
Well,
Give me a chance, okay? I'll get there eventually. Just a lot slower
Right.
than usual. I have this spiced mead.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh, that sounds amazing.
Which brand, which company is it imported?
Chaucer's.
Chaucer's. Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
They're local. Are they local? Let me check.
We have a local.
California State Fair Gold Medal.
Huh.
Ooh.
We have a local meadery here in Northern Virginia. We go to sometimes. I don't like the mead because it's just so much sugar. Oh my god, it makes me feel so sluggish.
I actually like sweetness in my drinks, so
same.
not too sweet, but like sweet enough to where I don't taste the alcohol. Unless it's like hard liquor, then I don't mind the taste of the alcohol. I cannot drink beer though.
Oh,
Beer tastes like straight piss water to me. I don't know.
Yup, I
I've
feel
tried
that.
I've tried everything. I remember sitting down with a friend and he's like, "All right." He's like, "I'm gonna bankroll this. We're gonna try a bunch of beers and find out which one you like." He had me go through every single beer, every single IPA. I kind of maybe liked the apple cider type ones, and then the only other like beer type things I liked were like Irish stout, but like the imported ones,
Guinness?
Yeah.
yeah. So like that the ones that were like smooth, and you could like it didn't taste so much like beer,
I
So
love Guinness.
So good.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's my
I told my
favorite.
friends that I hate beer but love Guinness, and they're like, "Are you crazy?" And I'm like, "No, I just
Right.
have refined taste."
Well, the IPAs just they're just too much. And then they do
Oh
these
yeah,
double, triple IPAs. I'm like, all right, the single one sucked. I mean, but I like a good Guinness is good or a Dunkel, dark lager.
Ooh,
And there are a
yeah.
few. You might like the Spaten Company's dark beers um, in the by and by. All right, you're harvesting all that.
Yeah, so Chaucer's is kind of sweet, but you should be able to find it at your local Bevmo or whatever alcohol store that you have.
Yeah, we get
It's
Total Wine.
considered yeah, you can probably find it at Total Wine as well. It's considered a dessert wine type as well. I found it in dessert wine sections, but yeah,
Gotcha.
it's really good. It's really sweet. They give you the spice packet with, and you can have it cold, or you can warm it up.
Oh, you
And
can
put
mull
the
it?
spice in it with or without. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Meat is very diverse, and that's why I like it. I can have it
That
warm or
sounds
cold or
amazing.
spiced or not. So
it's pretty cheap too. I might have to look at this.
yeah, no, it's like what, $15 a bottle. So
Yeah, this one's
it's
14
not
on the wine stock.
yeah. Yeah, Chaucer's the original one. They also make a pomegranate mead, which is actually not bad too.
I'll keep an eye
Pomegranate
out
flavored
for it
mead is
next
pretty
time I
good.
go there.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually never had mead, so that'd probably be the one to try.
Yeah, honey wine. It's really what it is.
It's very good. Very sweet. My ex-husband used to make it, actually.
My wife likes it a lot.
It's like one of those
I
like
love
things you
wine.
have to get when you go
I
to the
love
Celtic Fair.
Yeah, I love mead. I very seldom like wine though, so it's kind of weird for me there.
Oh yeah.
I really
Can't
only like
say.
red wine.
Like I don't know, the wine needs to be pretty sweet for me too.
Mm.
There's only like one wine I liked, and it was a really sweet wine.
They make one wine where they freeze the grapes and then juice them. I forget the process, but they make dessert wine that way, and it keeps the bulk of the water is frozen, so it's sweeter. Here in Virginia, we've got a gazillion wineries. Just a ridiculous number of wineries.
Looks like they call that ice wine.
There
There's
you
a lot of
go.
wineries up here. as well up in Northern California.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, well I would bet
A lot, a
Head on
lot.
over, head on over to Monterey, and there's a shit ton in just that one town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. And where I am,
There's
there's like
also
8 within a few miles of me. It is just, it's an industry that just took off.
yeah, there's also Napa as well. Napa is
Mhm.
all wine. It's just all wine.
Yep.
There's a lot of breweries near me, so it's just a lot of beer around.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, they've been combining those here in Virginia. You can go to a winery that also has a brewery or a distillery attached, or sometimes both, and they put in these little concert venues and food.
That's cool.
You know, and they have outdoor. We just went to one a couple weeks ago, and they had kids playing outside and fire pits and all this stuff, and I'm like, wow, this isn't like an entertainment place. I just wanted to try the beer. Then I watched these young kids play cornhole, and they ended up beating each other up while the parents were getting drunk. It was kind of entertaining, actually.
It's definitely a way to find some entertainment.
I was giving my
Low-key
wife
sounds like something me and my friends would do.
giving my wife a play-by-play of what was going on. She's like, "You're enjoying this?" I'm like, "Yeah, it kind of reminds me of my youth when I was a kid, when we played outside all the time, except less BB guns, no BB guns." All right.
Oh, it's that time of year again.
Yeah.
Christmas story. You shoot your eye out, kid.
You shoot your eye out, kid.
Except
I
we
love it.
used to actually do that. We used to shoot each other. Until James Constantinidis got one stuck in his forehead, and they brought him to the doctor.
Oh.
I remember that.
Yikes.
The doctor squeezing this welt on his head that you look like a giant zit, and out comes a BB. Oh, his mom was pissed. She called up all our moms. We all got an ass whooping. Yeah.
I used to be really into airsoft. And I remember one time, me and a big group of friends were walking down the street with all our airsoft guns, and we got stopped by a cop. And he was like, "What are y'all doing?" And you're like, "Oh, we're just going to the woods, just to play some airsoft." And one of the kids, of course, had to paint over his orange tip.
Oh.
So he basically got us in trouble, and we couldn't play anymore. And yeah, there's always that one kid.
I want it to look like a real gun.
Yeah, right? Like
why though?
Yeah, why? Even then, I was like, "That's really dumb," but you do what you want, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems that can arise from it looking like a real gun. Can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me think.
I don't know. I know a bunch of cops. They're like, you never trust that. Someone could paint orange on a real gun.
That's true.
That's valid.
Especially some of those airsoft guns. They're mirrors of the real firearms.
Hmm.
Very close.
There's ones that are straight up replicas, actually. My friend back in high school, high school? No, in junior high, they bought an AK-47 BB gun, and it was amazing. But it was really fun because we used to play, like the BBs or whatever, and we would have the airsoft like fights. And so like one of my friends had like an AK-47 BB gun, and another one had like the M16 BB gun, and there's another one that was the Halo assault rifle, but it was a BB gun.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So like, so yeah, we had a lot of fun in those days. That was like what early 2009, I think. So 2008, 2009.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a full metal airsoft AK. Still had the orange tip, but it was full metal.
Never forget my friend who had the minigun version, and I was just like, why? And he's like, why not?
Minigun.
Yeah, there was a minigun.
Oh my god.
There's also the Nerf version of that too, and I think the Nerf ones were way more fun. I just hated picking up the darts after.
That was the worst part.
Yeah.
And then like you lose half of them, and you don't have a full
Yeah.
clip anymore.
You're wasting all your money buying new ones, buying new darts. Now they make the Nerf balls for that. For the
That's got to be
new
even
version.
worse.
Yeah, they hurt more.
Man, I wish we had Nerf when I was a kid. We had Nerf footballs, but no Nerf guns. I guess the safest thing we had as a kid were rubber band guns.
Oh man, those had to hurt.
Oh yeah, they hurt, but
You're like, we got used to it.
yeah, we did. You guys ever heard of match guns?
Match
guns.
You can look this up. You take a strike anywhere match and a clothespin. Not one of the ones that was split at the end, but the one that was two pieces with a piece of metal in the middle and a rubber band. And you could create a match gun. And you basically shot... Oh, damn it, I didn't want to break that. You could basically shoot a flaming match at somebody.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you can find instructions for it on the internet.
Oh yeah, I just found a vintage one for $20.
Oh, you can
Literally
make
looks
it.
like a little.
You can make them. I mean, we always just made them.
Reminds me of those new Harry Potter ones they make that shoot the little flaming balls.
Oh, the ones.
Yeah.
Except you just don't want your friend to be wearing a sweater when you do that.
Definitely not.
Are you tired again already? What the hell?
Putting in lots of work.
I think that's because I
Yes.
have it set to hard.
Oh, I see.
It's probably controlled by the survival.
Uh-huh.
Well, we also just made our dwarves nocturnal for a day, so
Yeah, that's true.
we made them do the night shift.
Alright.
Now, should I replace any like roof pieces that are missing, or is that?
I
something
haven't.
that
I haven't been doing that. I mean, you can if you want. You can totally fix the building. I was just repairing it to get it stable.
Okay.
I'm here in Dwardelf.
the longest time, I was calling that Darrow Delve. I might be dyslexic.
I thought it was Dwarf. Anyway. Who knows? It's something.
Right. It's something.
It's almost 1 o'clock.
I just started building the little camp here.
Oh crap! I fell.
You okay?
Oh no.
Yeah, I just fell off all my platforms. And I gotta climb them. Back up to
Oh,
the
that's the
ceiling.
worst.
I think this house is good. Oh wait.
So I'm probably gonna hop off here in a little bit because I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, I was getting tired too.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh man,
Sounds good.
sorry.
You're like my camp.
Davy's like, I just started building.
That's okay. I have something to look forward to. We're not playing tomorrow, are we?
Very true.
I actually can play as long as it's at 10.
I'll be like late tomorrow though. So
I can go later tomorrow. Let's see.
Speaking of mushrooms, my husband and I are doing, so I won't be joining because my husband and I will be eating some mushrooms.
That sounds awesome.
Yes, it shall be awesome.
What a good activity to do with your significant other. I'm sure that's quite the experience.
Oh yeah, it's really
one
fun.
of the
And
perks
he,
of living in California.
yes, and he grows them, so we just like
Ooh.
have them.
Yeah. All of which is totally legal.
I know, right? Like,
I know some places in Michigan have it decriminalized, but I don't know if it's fully legal yet.
I don't know. I think we like, what was it, like 2 years ago? We did recreational psychedelics, I think. So
In California?
yeah.
Yeah, not here in Virginia. I think we have pot with prescriptions and dispensaries, but I don't think any of
That's
the
how it
others.
started here too. Alright, I'm gonna do breakfast.
Alright.
Since it is morning.
And this is wrecked.
Wow, I didn't know you could put the wander kegs on the wall displays. That's awesome. I just saw that.
Yeah.
That's like a new
That's a
thing.
new thing. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Originally, you couldn't.
A change I was happy with.
Are you guys all back at the base?
I am not.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I have breakfast cooking, if anybody needs it.
I will come back for that.
Yeah, so will I.
Breakfast is important.
Yeah, I'm too tired. I keep stopping.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna wait for breakfast to be ready, and then I was gonna eat, and then probably hop out.
Yep. Alright, I'm coming back. You can't fix that one. That's one of the unfixables.
Breakfast is done, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
Alright, here it is. Coming back to the
Don't
base.
forget about second breakfast, though.
Yes, it's coming. It's coming.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
If so, I did just make some.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
if
it
there's-
was. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought I did, but I'm also tired, so maybe maybe I just thought
That's okay.
I did. Maybe I did it in my brain and not like IRL.
I added a map stone to my build, so I can just go straight to it whenever we come back tomorrow.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, there's the other one. So, do you want to sleep or no?
Oh, it's up to you guys.
I think we're fine with the second breakfast. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we should be
I
good.
can't really.
Alright.
Okay.
It's noon. I missed out on the second breakfast buff.
I
No.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for
Yes,
hosting.
too.
Anytime.
Thanks.
Alright. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Thank you for watching Mereak Firmaxe presents Muthzaks and Friends Adventures in Moria. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe below. Episode 21, Rebuilding Westgate Part 3.